Hi everyone, it's Jeff here from Avada. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at how to use pagination in Avada. By the end of this video you'll understand what pagination is, where you can find pagination options in Avada, and how to add and configure it on your various pages and in your archive layouts like blog and portfolio posts. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay up to date with all new Avada videos. Alright, let's jump in. Pagination is the act of dividing content into discrete sections or pages to assist with layout and navigation. It can be used with basically any post type, like blog or portfolio posts, or with WooCommerce products, in an image gallery, and even in search results. I've imported the Avada magazine pre-built site, and I'm on the news blog page. As I scroll down the page, we can see an example of pagination at the bottom of the set number of visible posts, in the form of a Load More button. The blog posts here are being displayed using the postcards element, and so the pagination is coming from there. If I just come out of preview and edit the postcards element, we can see the pagination type option towards the bottom of the general tab here. As mentioned, this is currently set to the Load More button, one of 3 types of pagination available. With this type of pagination, clicking this just loads the next set of posts on the page. The styling of the Load More button is also available in the element on the Design tab. The other types of pagination are called pagination and infinite scrolling. If I change the type to pagination, instead of a Load More button, we see a series of numbers at the bottom. There are also global options to control this style of pagination at Options, Extras, Pagination. Here you have control over the styling and size of the pagination area, and so if I increase the width height option to 40, the border radius to 5, and the font size to 16, the pagination updates on the page. The colors are coming from the global defaults for links, as that's essentially what pagination is. If I now go back to the element and change the pagination to infinite scrolling, the numbers disappear. Now this type of pagination can't be viewed in the builder, so if I save this and go to the front end, this time as I scroll down, I reach the last post in the first set, and then another set loads, and I can just keep scrolling, until we reach the end of the posts. And of course it's not just blogs you can use pagination on. Pagination can be useful for any post type grid display, like blogs, portfolios, WooCommerce products, and even galleries and custom post types. The pagination options are the same on all elements that support it, such as the postcards element, the archives and postcard archives element, the recent posts element, the blog and portfolio elements, the gallery element, and the Woo product grid and Woo archives elements. And then there is the pagination element itself. This is used in Avada Layouts for single post displays. If I go to Avada Layouts, we can see a fair few layouts here, and there are 2 that relate to the single posts, one with a sidebar and one without. So in the Post Page No Sidebar layout, there's a content layout section called Post Content 1. Let's just edit that. There's no pagination added to this layout section, but let's add one under the main content. With single post pagination, there are 4 layout styles: default next/previous, post titles, text with preview, or sticky preview. When using the default next/previous, you get previous and next links across the page, as we can see here. I might just add some bottom margin to this element while I'm here. 100 pixels should do it. A new option with Avada 7.15.6 is post titles. This displays just like the previous next option, but this time uses the actual post titles as the pagination. The text with preview layout is what it sounds like, with previous and next, but now with a small preview image and title when mousing over the links. And finally, the sticky preview layout takes the pagination out of the page flow, and you get sticky pagination controls on the sides of the pages. These can be styled on the Design tab. So let me just tweak the styles here, and then we can have a look at the various pagination layouts on the front end. I'll just save this and head to a blog post. Okay, so here's my example of sticky preview pagination. Here is text pagination with preview. Here it is with the post titles layout. And here's the default next and previous. This is added to a single blog post layout here, but again you can also use the pagination on any post type single post using a layout, like portfolio items or indeed any custom post type. Just remember that the pagination element is a layout element, and so it's only available when editing page title bar or content layout sections. And finally, mention must also be made of the special next page element. This is a type of pagination element that allows you to add a page break after any container element in your content. You can use this element to create a series of linked segments out of one main page. You'd probably mostly use this on a very long page, but I'll just insert it here under this container on the home page. So I'll just click on New Container here, select the Special tab, and choose the next page element. It's added to the page below the current container, and if I save the page, and then load it on the front end, we can scroll down and see we have split the home page into two, with pagination at the bottom to guide us. Okay, as you can see, there's probably a lot more to pagination than you thought, but Avada is all about giving you options, and with pagination, it's no different. And that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more Avada tutorials and deep dives. And if you have any questions or need help, feel free to create a support ticket. Our team is always ready to help. As always, thank you for choosing Avada.